Hey there, boyos, it's your old pal, the Gaming Reaction and Serious King 2005 here. And today I'm going to be reacting to the 20th episode of Thomas and Friends Season 17. And it's the Frozen Turntable. And this is the last Season 17 reaction video until next year, which I'll be reacting to the Spills and Trails episodes, which would possibly be in February or by the end of January next year. And you know why I'm doing it too early? Well, I'm on Christmas break. I'm not kidding. I'm on Christmas break. So I have more time to make videos. And yeah, Christmas is in 4 days. We're all very excited. And yeah, let's get started, shall we? 3, 2, 1, clickety clack. We are back.
The Frozen Turntable. It was the end of a snowy day on the island of Sodor. Thomas and his friends were making their way back to Tidmouth's sheds. But when they got there, they discovered that the turntable was stuck. It was frozen and it wouldn't turn. The turntable only pointed to one berth, so only one engine could go into the shed.
I should sleep in the shed. It wouldn't be right for me to sleep
Everyone
out
doesn't
in
like
the snow.
sleeping outside.
I don't want to sleep out in the
Animals
snow
sleep
either, Gordon.
outside.
Snow and ice are not kind to my
What
paintwork.
humans?
What about Percy? He has to pull the mail train tonight. He'll need a berth to come back to.
I don't mind, Thomas. I can find another shed to sleep in. No,
Yes, you
Percy.
should
You
find
should
another
sleep
shed.
here. We can all find other sheds to sleep in, and we should.
You should stick with Percy.
The engines
idea.
all agreed that Percy would sleep at the sheds that night. And the rest of the Steamies went to find other sheds to sleep in. They met Flynn
Why
coming
do
back
they
from
even have a
fighting a fire.
turntable in the first
Where are
place?
you all off to at this time of night?
The turntable is frozen at Tidmouth Sheds. We're all looking for somewhere else to sleep.
There are 2 empty sheds at the Search and Rescue Center, if anyone wants to sleep there.
I'm not sleeping at the Search and Rescue Center. It will be far too noisy if there's an emergency and the alarm goes off.
So James and Emily went to sleep at the Sodor Search and Rescue Center. Thomas and the other engines decided they should ask Victor if there was room at the steamworks.
Well, my friends, we only have room for 2 of you to sleep here tonight.
You get 3.
I'm not sleeping here. The steamworks always makes me think of breaking down. I'm quite sure I wouldn't get any sleep at all.
Okay, Gordon, but you do need to find a shed for the night. Sitting out in the snow and ice is not good for an engine.
Yeah. Indeed,
Gordon,
he's right.
there's an empty shed at Whiff's waste dump.
I am not sleeping at a smelly waste dump. It's simply
How do you
out of the question.
know? You don't know
Thomas
that
and Gordon
because
left Henry and
they're a
Ellen
narrow
to sleep
gauge
at the
engine,
steamworks.
and I don't think there are any
Gordon was
narrow
sure
gauge
he could
tracks at
find
the
a
waste
better
dump.
place to sleep. Then they met
Norman
Norman,
the Diesel.
pulling his last load of the day.
Hello, Norman. The turntable at Tidmouth Sheds is frozen. Do you know a place we can sleep for the night?
There's room for another engine at the diesel works, if one of you wants to sleep there.
I'm not sleeping at the diesel works. It's too oily, and I don't like the smell of their fuel.
Nobody likes the smell
So
of
Thomas
fuel.
decided to sleep there instead. Now Gordon was on his own.
I'm sure I can find a better place to sleep than the smelly old diesel works.
But no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't think of anywhere else to sleep.
Oh,
You
Then
need
an
to think
idea
of
flew
something,
into
Gordon.
Gordon's funnel.
What silly engines! They've all gone off to sleep in other sheds, but the turntable is sure to be working by now.
I don't think so.
But the turntable wasn't working. It was still stuck in the same place. And there was still only one berth that an engine could get into.
What silly engines! I know where I am going to sleep tonight.
It was very late indeed by the time Percy got back from pulling the mail train. He was tired and ready to go to sleep. But the berth was not empty.
Gordon,
Oh, what is it? I'm sleeping.
move in, Gordon, and make room. I need a place to sleep too, you know.
Nonsense, Percy. This berth is too small for 2 engines. Oh, if you need somewhere to sleep, there's a spare shed at Whiff's waste dump.
Percy was not very happy, but he was too tired to argue with Gordon. So he headed off to sleep at Whiff's waste dump instead. Gordon liked the idea of having Tidmouth sheds all to himself.
I really should ask the Fat Controller to give me a shed of my own.
Yes.
It's much more
That didn't
peaceful
happen
without
in
all
future
those
seasons.
other engines
Edward found another
chattering
shed.
and
And
making
Henry
noise.
found another shed.
Oh!
What would happen
But
if they
then
tried to
the
pick
men
out one of
started
the other
working on the
seasons?
turntable again.
Okay.
They were being very noisy. Gordon found it very hard to get any sleep at all. Before he knew it, it was morning, and his fireman was warming up his firebox so he could pull the express.
Well
Then
done.
the men got the turntable working again. But no sooner had it turned away from Gordon, it stopped. The cold weather really didn't agree with it. Gordon was very surprised. He was ready to go. It was time to pull the express. But the turntable wouldn't turn back. It was well and truly stuck again. And that meant Gordon was stuck too.
Oh, the indignity!
He said.
The Fat Controller was very cross. He wanted to know why Gordon hadn't picked up his passengers that morning.
What are you doing in here? Edward told me Percy was going to sleep in the shed. Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but I needed somewhere to sleep as well. Percy slept at the dump. I didn't know I was going to get stuck.
Then Percy arrived, looking bright and cheery.
Good morning, everyone.
Very well then. Percy can pull James's coaches today, and James can pull the express. But I pull the express. Well, you can't pull it if you're stuck in here, now can you, Gordon?
No.
Oh.
The Fat Controller stayed at the sheds to supervise work on the turntable. All Gordon could do was wait and wait.
I wish
He's
I could
very
go out
bored.
and do my job. Like a really useful engine.
But he isn't.
At last, the workmen got the turntable turning again.
Oh, it's working.
And Gordon steamed eagerly out of the shed.
He
But it
stayed
was
in the
already
shed
getting
all
dark.
day.
And the other engines were coming back for the night. Gordon was very disappointed.
I haven't done anything really useful all day. Then you shall do something really useful all night. You shall pull the mail train tonight, Gordon. Oh no! The mail train is a job for a small engine, sir. No, Gordon, the tables have turned. Tonight, the mail train is a job for you.
Yeah.
Oh, the indignity.
So yeah, that was my reaction to the Frozen Turntable. Well, this episode, it was okay as well. It's not really that good. There's nothing special about this episode. But it does look realistic. If the frost was so frosty too much, and some things would go frosty. And yeah, that is realism. But Gordon wanted to sleep in the shed, but no, Percy was gonna sleep there, but it was too late. So yeah, that's all for this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with friends, and have a great day. Bye!